I am actually torrenting through all of these computers.
Would you turn the gay porn off during top 8? Jesus Christ.
This is the most important time. And we've got Kakyoin versus Rubbersoul. Oh, it's the classic classic mirror match of Kakyoin versus...
Really intense neutral happening. Ooh!
Right into the raging...
And doesn't even convert the net into anything. Just air dashes out of the corner, back in the Camperstrike's face for a Raging Demon setup, and he gets it. But, you know, even with the hit, he doesn't score any of the Okizeme options that super gives him. Anti-airs, with, I think that's 6B.
They definitely have a good options on both sides for anti-air.
Stand on 5B.
Ooh.
Alright, gets a... Oh, wow, really nice.
Overhead. Rubbersoul actually doesn't have a good dash.
Or anything. He stays crouched, and then on ice with the crazy good, the crazy good overheads that reach hella close to the ground. Takes the
yeah. I think I might hear the sound of vaping going on in the comment.
Yeah, please.
So,
okay.
We do have some interesting air game going on between both of them.
Yes, trying to set nets around.
The tandem, unfortunately,
isn't really
didn't
going
go
to get
through.
much of a tandem because Rubbersoul has the same crouching hurtbox as Kakyoin. It's very low, and some tandem combos and some combos in general just do not work the same. They need some altering.
That super for Rubbersoul absolutely eat tandem meter. A lot of the time, if someone is hit by it, even if they're blocking and they have stand on, they are at risk of stand crashing and taking a decent portion of damage. And of course, we're seeing more of Rubbersoul's excellent grabs. Good damage, good range.
The super with Rubbersoul
as well.
is not a lot of damage. Oh gosh, here we go. And isn't gonna, again, this habit of Camperstrike getting the combo, getting the counter, but just not doing anything. Like not even a short hop jump S to enforce.
Well,
anything.
sometimes it's
nothing.
See, there's a stand crash there. It's not a. Sometimes it's better just to abandon it and try to have a decent wake up.
Oh, but the thing about
once again going for wake up.
Would have been a bit smart to hold the tandem for just a little bit longer to bait out the counter, but I'm guessing On Ice was not confident in the timing for punishing the counter. Oh, and Emerald Splashes just landing right on
right in time to stuff that super out.
Just as the invul frames run out.
Oh,
there we go!
He held it just long enough to be able to bait anything out. It was very, very close there for sure.
He held it and released just on time. Just on time with Rubbersoul retaliating to A.
We got a Kakyoin and...
Oh jeez, what the hell is that?
There seems to be a wild animal in the commentating box. Perhaps some kind of badger. But we can't let that dissuade us.
No,
we've got Avdol, who is, once again, Avdol, a very, very powerful character.
Very safe pick too.
Definitely. Some of the juiciest normals in the game for sure.
Very.
A lot of options as well.
Very strong guard cancel. Just a lot of really good tools.
Avdol's just an all-around great character, which is kind of strange given he's one of the least played, especially at the highest tier. Perhaps one of the best characters in the game.
Stand-on jump C with a duel is a very abusable normal. It is hard for a lot of characters to anti-air. It is hard for a lot of characters to meet air-to-air with it.
Oh yeah. A lot of times you just have to let him do it, and then he'll have a decent transfer into whatever he wants to do on the. It's very safe, very hard to punish. Of course, does pretty decent damage. Then again, with Avdol, any damage is decent damage because a lot of his strengths are in his neutral game and just poking people out with his normals. He's got some very decent jab combos, which you've seen a couple times. So it's definitely a health race for him.
He also can even enforce Okizeme if he wants to. He has 2 different fireballs. He has one that serves as a traditional fireball, and another one that serves as like a homing fireball for as long as you hold the button down. Oh,
there we go.
Geez.
And that round then goes to Avdol. Very interesting matchup.
The final round.
Is this final? I thought we were going into the top.
Wait, no, 3 out of. Oh my god, 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
That's right.
So we'll be seeing a few more matches.
Oh, my mind is mush.
Oh. A very interesting character that doesn't see a lot of play.
So he gets the hit confirms, but doesn't go into a hard knockdown. Instead, cancels it into a web and keeps neutral.
Is that gonna hit? Ooh, guard cancel. Avdol is one of the best guard cancels in the game, for sure.
It's an incredibly good guard cancel because of the amount of invincibility frames on it, plus its range. It's really, really good. But I mean, in that case, I'm pretty sure On Ice could have held tandem just to beat out Abdul's guard cancel. Okay.
Oh, and
nice,
he went for
the
remote stand and got punished for it.
The dive, yeah, the remote.
And of course,
the dive kick
if you are a remote stand user, the user yourself takes triple damage, I believe, whenever the stand is out. Yep. Oh, and that's into the Raging Demon.
Alright, now Okizeme,
that's
what's
big damage.
Nothing. Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, he almost was able to transfer that into his aerial 20-meter splash.
So that was nice, because the Okizeme was set in net, and then literally just do nothing. Put it in Camperstrike's head that, yeah, you best block a high or a low. And instead, Camperstrike commits to doing the super, and it's like, psych. The mix-up was nothing.
And he was unable to continue that combo. But he did catch him with another aerial 20-meter splash, and that's another match. Is that's not game, is it? How many? It's
no, it's not. It's not game.
This could be interesting depending on what Camperstrike decides to pick. Definitely has a lot of options. Oh, we're gonna receive a return to SDO. This could be a very interesting match for sure.
Camperstrike with SDO. I mean, I don't think he was doing all that bad with I really don't think he was doing all that bad with Abdul, but
definitely not. Keeping things fresh though.
Like I don't quite know how likely this is on both their ends. So maybe Shadow Dio is the character that's best suited for the condition of their games right now. Ooh, gets the cross up jump S. But doesn't convert it into too much. But manages to keep momentum. Wow, Zowie, the unblockable, just like that.
Wow, Zowie. You know what? This is some intense commentation. But no, SDO is definitely a character that has a pretty decent game, regardless of connection.
What happens? Ooh. He was a bit
a lot of interesting combos.
Taculin's crouching the hitbox mixed with how far Camperstrike was for that jumping S Okizeme. None of it connected.
Unfortunately, he dropped that and didn't get punished, but it was enough for
still the game. Yeah. Okay, So no Okizeme off of the half circle forward S.
There it is.
Oh, I
That's
guess
that area.
there we go.
Ooh. Into a regular mid splash.
I'm gonna throw out Charisma. Bad idea, buddy.
And it's punished.
Bad idea. He's got the meter, gonna get punished for it. And maybe that was the idea to, I mean, kind of a risky and costly idea to get on ice to spend meter. Oh,
very close matches now.
Oh, wow. Ballsy. Very ballsy. Tries to go for the world. Tries to go for time stop. But on ice ain't having any of that. Spots it out and
seeing a time stop in these matches would definitely be very interesting.
Alright. Throw Okizeme. Very nice. Reads the jump back and beats it out with 4S. Space Ripper Stingy Eyes. Really pretty good move against Emerald Splash. It hits.
Now SDO, he's putting on a lot of pressure, and unfortunately his super was stuffed by the web, and he may be having some of that heat turned on to him though, given Kakyoin's being a lot more aggressive now coming in for attack. Kakyoin definitely has a lot of options in terms of he wants to play a ranged game or.
Oh,
there's the super. That's enough. These are very good matches.
So it just kept neutral. Just literally stood his ground with like neutral hops, just staying in place. I'm not moving. I'm gonna wait until you throw something out, and the punish is just gonna be a super.
So it's going to be Kakyoin and FBA once again. Throwing that last match, the Space Ripper Stingy Eyes, definitely a lot of good work.
I think this is match point on both their ends.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. Alright.
Anyone's game though.
Half circle forward S, full screen is a very risky thing to do because SDO stand is out. And at that point, either the Shadow can get hit or Dio can just get hit by full screen stuff because, you know, the stand is out. The rule is you can't block. Alright. On ice, the tandem, and gets the negative edge.
There he goes. He's gonna 41 hit. That's a pretty big combo.
Isn't gonna spend the meter because it's one bar. Wants to build a couple more to carry him through the game, or maybe not. Just wants to do.
He took that right into the Raging Demon.
And there we go. And closes it out with Okizeme into stand 2B with the net out to enforce it.
More eyes.
Gets hit by the eyes because even though Kakyoin was crouching. His hurt box is still extended, almost as if he was standing because his stand was on, because of Hierophant Beam.
But the eyes are definitely, it's a very powerful move that you don't see used.
You see it used fairly often, you just have to be careful when you use it and against certain matchups. Alright, again, just
they're definitely having great use of it this time.
So they're displayed again, half circle forward S. Can't
Kakyoin trying to
punished by like anything in the world if done full screen like that.
Kakyoin trying to stay conscious of the stand meter because the stand crash would be very. There's a lot SDO can do with that stun.
Ooh, jeez, that was very nice.
Brutal throw.
Just dash up, throw. Dash up, wait, throw.
Well, whoever takes this round takes the set. Very intense matches.
The neutral here, using S to negate any nets set up by Kakyoin.
Of course, those nets are traps for as long as Kakyoin.
But he dashes back and throws out 2S for the hard knockdown. But there isn't really much to come out of it. Still a neat maneuver.
Time and time again, those attempts completely stopped by nets. Nets are very strong for Kakyoin, very to his game.
Alright, just dash AR hit, and gets the correct timing.
Oh my gosh, we've seen it folks, and it's gonna be enough. Stylish finisher.
What a way to end it. What a way
Time stop is very hyped no matter what happens.
game. Oh, what the hell? Midler! I see Midler on the goddamn screen. Okay.
Midler.
But
Maybe he's trying to.
Why. I can kind of see why. Because Poo Poo Booger is in losers. So in order for Poo Poo to win, he not only has to win, obviously, these 3 games, but win another set as well. Jin only has to win 3. So there's a bit of leniency. There's a bit of leniency on Jin.
At the same time,
Jin's Midler wasn't doing all that bad either.
Definitely not.
And if there's a character that's going to punish the kind of excessive roles of Poo Poo Booger's Vanilla Ice, it's gonna be Midler.
Definitely.
I just like to see a little bit more attempts at Okizeme. Oh god.
You know what? You know what I want to see.
Stand on.
I want to see more Jotaro.
Oh,
I think it's what the people want too.
But,
it's gonna come out eventually. It has to.
This is all up to Jin. Jin only has to win 3 games, and Jin thinks he's got something here. So, tries to punish the orb with a dash up. I see.
There's the tandem.
He's gonna eat a ton of damage from this tandem. Fucks up the combo, but instead opts out with a throw. Nice little handyman work on that drop combo.
Seems the chat is confused by our talking about Pogs. They're Pog champing now.
Oh,
not that Pog, but you're in the.
Any of you motherfuckers ever had Pogs in your childhood? Are you kidding me?
Dopey, we gotta comment.
Right.
Don't hold him back. Dopey's really passionate about Pogs, so forgive him.
Okay, don't even worry about holding me back. Shut up. We gotta match the focus.
We gotta commentate this.
We saw that anti-air stand on 5C. Just shit on Jin's Christmas. It's dirty when you're in the air and Ice has got cream out. Shit.
He's pulling out Jotaro already. Nope.
Yeah,
he's coming in.
He wants to win, and he wants to win this game now. He doesn't want to give Poo Poo Booger any sort of window or hope of resetting this bracket. Okay.
But will it be enough? He didn't have a very strong opening.
With Poo Poo Booger.
It's definitely worrying no matter what. On who exactly is going to be able to pull this out.
Really tight.
Perhaps we might see some whole horse from Poo Poo Booger.
I don't think we are.
Think so.
Whole is dead. No, the Western Dream is dead.
The Western Dream is dead.
Yep.
We had a
definitely dying from this random combo.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
He has to really get in, take these matches. Once he starts building up momentum, it's hard to come back. Nice.
It's the rolls. It's thinking of players like anybody. Oh, we can punish.
That was rough.
Only punish the first hit of that. That super.
Definitely a very big health lead.
That punish would have been amore.
Amore.
Would have been amore.
Nice al dente punish.
No al dente punishes here.
No, none. I'll tell you one thing for sure.
Rolls. Oh, gets the crash, but misses the air.
Beautifully done.
Just follows through. Just fuck air teching, but Poo Poo Booger in response saying fuck your buttons.
Once again, we see Jin coming out and doing his best against those unblockables, but it was not enough. It looks like that was a pretty big tandem. Doesn't bode well for Jin.
Enough range to punish stand on 60 with a Starbreaker. And each of those hits you fucking take, whether it's on hit or block, each of those hits you take from Cream is just detrimental.
Detrimental for sure.
It sucks. sucks. You get hit by it, it's a shit ton of damage. You block it, it's a dick ton of friggin' chip damage.
Ice is one of the scariest characters in this game for sure.
Absolutely. No one's gonna debate about that. No one's gonna debate about that. And look at that, just as we claim that Ice is a scary character, the round immediately begins with a tandem into a hard knockdown, into another hard knockdown. Jin already down like 60% of his health.
Just it looks like both of the fighters took him up.
Right? Nice air-to-air jump sweep from Jin. And this is just, oh wow, are you kidding me? Poo-Poo Booger even has those links. Poo-Poo Booger is gonna have the stand-on, the stand-off links. Oh.
Things aren't looking too good for Jin.
Calls the bluff on Starbreaker,
but he finally
and then immediately starts round 2 with anti-air 5B, 5C into 63 super. Oh, another hard knockdown.
Big 47 hit combo.
He doesn't get the unblockable, but blocks it right this time. Blocks high then low.
This could be a perfect.
This could very much be a perfect. Nope.
Doesn't look like it.
Moral victories. Not perfect for you, but oh.
I don't know if he's going to be able to pull it back though. So is that 3 for Poo-Poo Booger?
3 games. So Poo-Poo Booger
it's anyone's game.
Resets the bracket. Now Jin better be sweating, because this is where shit matters, and he's going back to Midler. Oh shit. Yo, shoutouts to OB. What up, buddy? What up, OB? You enjoying these games? Alright.
An interesting choice to switch back to Midler, but...
Interesting choice to switch back to Midler.
But it does look to be paying off in some degree.
You might be catching up on with the rolls. Like again, as I said before, if there's any character who's really gonna punish those rolls hard, it's gonna be Midler in your full range. However, she is lacking in everything else that JoJo has, so it's a bit of a trade-off. Oh, nice!
I'm very, very strong with these grabs.
Chase Midler and
very
Vanilla Ice's dash 5C with dash 2C.
Midler is just not letting Ice get in at all.
Oh, but here we go.
Tandem combo.
The madness begins, and Ice tandem combo lands. This can definitely kill. Oh no, it's not. It's not gonna kill, but that is
a scary combo.
Ugh,
oh, it hurts.
2B, 2C, and their disjointedness, the meter that they build, fucking good stuff. All right, there we go. Good way to punish the orb. 5C and the 2P success.
Another tandem.
And the harpoon, the standoff harpoon, gets punished heavily by yet another tandem combo from Vanilla Ice.
Someone in the chat said they wanted to see a 99 hit combo, and it might be a possibility.
I don't know. You might see it, folks. We have we have 5 possible rounds to go through. You might see that 99 hit bullfuckery. Oh, okay. Not paying attention to his meter for that moment.
What Midler has to do here is keep Ice away from him at any cost.
Very nice. Nice.
Because if he hits that tandem, it's done.
Hey! Okay,
hey.
go. Yes!
Oh! Very nice stuff.
Was able to dash in time to get the follow-up from Motor Show. Now he's just zoning out with harpoons. Trying to keep away with cars, but you gotta be preemptive with your placing of the cars, because Vanilla Ice is really fast on the ground or in the air.
Very, very quick character.
And taking rolls into consideration as well, which he is doing a shit ton. Very nice. Very nice. Zooming out the screen so Poo-Poo Booger eats the rest of those cars.
That's this technique you see a lot with
and keeps the combo really simple. Forces an air attack. Oh, this is tight. This is very close, but it's far
This
from
is very
over.
close.
It's
oh,
far
no.
from over, though. Even with this life deficit, it's terrifying.
It's terrifying. Ice has 2 bars. If
no.
This could be
This is tragic. This could
This is
very
tragedy.
much right now.
Oh
Oh!
no, no!
Drops the fucking combo and eats a 2D. Or 2C. My bad. This ain't Blaze.
Still
Blue. Fuck
anyone's
that
fight.
game.
Still anyone's fight.
This is still anyone's
Oh
game. There we go.
no! No!
Oh my god.
No!
Oh!
Oh,
Nice placement of cars!
The car!
Reloader and catches Poo Burger jumping!
Oh my
And
goodness!
Jin takes the first game of this bracket reset.
Oh, one hit here.
Holy shit!
Oh. He opened with a. He opened with a Motorhead, which was. Ooh, these cars are being oppressive now. Oh no! Is that a pallet swap?
Being oppressive. Poo Booger saying, "Alright, I'm mad at this bullshit. I'm just gonna unload it all onto you." Fucks up the combo. Does not get anything post tandem. No throw, no nothing. No mames, no nothing.
The Booger has been released.
Yo, the beast is least.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. The overhead, most likely by mistake. Midler's command overhead is a really bad overhead. Alright, hard knockdown. Okazumi locks the meaty low. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he was just able to avoid that.
Alright, it seems that Poo Booger playing a bit more random. Oh no. Okay. Not too much of a style change. But tapping between stand on and stand off to avoid as much chip damage as possible. Eats a car as ShadowJin push blocks and punishes sort of accordingly. The 2C in. Oh! 2C taking the first round. Oh! Nice! He punished it properly. He push blocks the first hit of the super. And that was
These
really
are
nice
intense
on
matches.
End. Poo Booger knows that the 5C. Okay, so the 236S follow-up after the 5C from Motor Show is not true. You can actually tech after the 5C, and he did so. But Midler recovered fast enough to not.
Oh, just able to avoid that super. That super is just another reason why it's very dangerous to be in the air.
Well, I mean, that super can be blocked, because it's, oh gosh, it's blockable, but I mean, if you're throwing out, like if you're committed to a button, hell yeah, because that super's got a dick ton of impulse frames.
Oh yeah. Motorhead.
Oh, tries to get a unblockable anti-air by doing a cross under 5C with Midler, but no payoff for that. Oh, okay.
Oh, and the Motorhead.
Nice Motor Show. Yo, the bait! The bait! Oh, nice! The bait!
People's champion.
Oh my gosh, the bait! Instead of going for 5C, goes for a much safer option because Jin knows that Poo Booger is immediately going to tech down in the super. But just says, fuck that, son. I got you in my phone book. I got you in my journal. I got you everywhere. Like
if Jin can seal out this match,
if you can seal it out with Midler, this definitely sends a fucking very convincing message. When Ice,
we see an intimidating palette swap for Ice, which is back to default color. He's not messing around anymore.
It's just going in the tandem, sending big damage, sending the fear in ShadowJin and just taking that life lead.
No punches pulled, no. Just absolute brutality coming in from Ice.
Oh, a good anti-air, but too far out to get hit by the 6-2-3 super.
Just the way he's playing, so aggressive.
You see, just examples of when you're in the corner and you're in air tech scenarios, it is effortless for Vanilla Ice to just air tech chase you. You get so much damage out of it. Oh, very nice link.
That's a round.
Good stuff from Son of People. Oh. Oh.
Taking care of those unblockable, taking care of those mix. Another dash.
Forces the blocks and cars.
Jin isn't capitalizing on those dodges as much as he was last time, so that could serve to be an issue for him.
He wants to. Yeah, you want to. It's just I don't know what the connection is like on their end, but I mean it's also
I think
like it's also thinking that I don't know. You think that a player this experience isn't going to roll as excessively, so you commit to other things and try to force them
that's
to
a
play
good.
your games,
Oh,
but lo and behold, they're rolling again and again and again. And as they're rolling, you're going through the recovery of moves that, you canceled out of like other normals.
well, around Tishin, Jin,
Yeah, around the ShadowJin.
ShadowJin.
This is tournament point for Jin, and if Son of Fubu Burger wins this, that would be his first game on the board of this bracket reset that he made.
I know. So there's still a chance that we can have an upset. And,
there's always.
By the look of this tandem combo, that might be.
Oh, Midler's hitbox and being way too high just says, "Fuck off, Ice."
Still, the match is leaning in Ice's favor, but no one has bar.
So misses the dash. There was no 50-50 out of that. It was just a high, easy block. Oh, he's trying to he's trying to turn it into a timer scam. A little hard at 45 seconds on the clock.
I don't think I'd call it that. I think he's just trying to weigh his options.
You're definitely not going to provoke a guy like Jin.
Definitely not.
He's probably one of the most composed individuals I've seen on Fightcade.
He got canceled out of it.
It's just a 2A. If it was any other button, I'm pretty sure he would have been eaten by Motor Show. What goes in the stand on just flutters towards Jin's face and decks him in the jaw with an aerial 6C. So it's 2-1.
The character choice here is very essential. Midler again. Hopefully you can seal it out. See him sticking to Midler if he loses. Oh,
hey, nice.
Oh my God. A double taunt.
That was sick. That was pretty sick.
This match is serious.
Uh-oh.
You can just hear the flurry of buttons, the flurry of inputs as soon as that tandem is confirmed.
Hey, in the hard knockdown.
3-6.
Oh, you can see the... Oh, very nice!
High Priestess wasn't having any of that combo.
Dude, that was really good. Whiff cancels the 2C to avoid, certain danger.
Now, keep in mind that Ice doesn't have any meter right now, so he's far less deadly.
Oh, there we go. Good punish on the roll.
Ooh.
Another nice tick throw. What's the Okazemi?
Ooh.
Okay. Nice. Just gonna whiff punish Poopy Booger's buttons on wake up. Alright. Gonna shrink the camera. Gonna go back. Make Ice feel a press.
Still no meter. Still no meter.
Oh, but it's not over though.
It isn't. If he can get that far.
Hey! Just keeps jumping with jump B.
I think Poo Poo Booger knows that he won't be able to do I think the Jin's leaning on a lot, not letting him take any space to build, just going all in on him.
Alright, so too high to get anything, but I mean, it's just a very pesky jumping normal jump.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Nice. Ooh, there's that tandem.
Series of 2A's in the tandem.
Ice seems very comfortable doing those jumps in close range, although normally they would be able to be punished by Motorhead. There's no version of Motorhead that could beat a short hop from that distance.
Oh, very nice cross under. Cross under unblockable 5C. Nice.
Nice.
The unblockable anti-air is very good from Shadow.
Still anyone's game.
Oh, the fucking cross unders! And ShadowJin!
Is that it?
Champion!
ShadowJin, 2 weeks in a row. The ShadowJin.
Champion.
The ShadowJin. Jin champ.
Oh my days. That was beautiful.
Goodness gracious.
This series showing right there that